Welcome to life hack number 11. Okay, so I want to you know what I'm trying to say. Preface this by saying I'm not trying to sell you anything. I believe in Shakeology, and that is why I became a coach. And I believe in Beachbody products, which is why I am a coach, because it is the number one thing I will live and die on and will probably do for the rest of my life. However, there are other MLMs out there, multi-level marketing companies, that do produce fantastic products. And so I have found myself, I don't want to say that I'm like intense oiler, but I mean, guys, they're working. I don't even know, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even really know the science or like the backbone of it, and I highly recommend you do your own research. But ever since I have brought oils into our family's life, it has been a little bit life-changing. So a couple things. I diffuse a blend in the morning that is full of energy and purity. It brings joy to said cranky children. And I put it in my little diffuser. Let me show you my diffuser. This is it. I want you to get the whole real deal. Okay, so this is my little diffuser, okay? So you just like plug it in, and then you like put the stuff in, and then you turn it on, and away it goes. Okay, so that's the diffuser. And I put in, and I won't go over all the different blends that I use. Maybe I'll make like a little menu or something. But, so I diffuse that in the morning as just to clear the air, help everybody to be happy and joyful, and basically on my page come arising, because sometimes because I get up so early and I'm full of energized, I am like ready to go, and then my dear hubby gets up and he's not really quite there, and then my sassy little 4-year-old doesn't always wake up on the right side of the bed. So this helps. I feel like it just calms the air, the atmosphere, the room. So when I decided to join, I bought this little kit, okay? It's like your starter kit or whatever, and it comes with all these oils. Okay, so it comes with all of those ones. I've since then gone on to purchase a couple additions because I realized that they're working. So let me just start with kids. Okay, so I have a sleepy roller, which I bought like on Amazon, all these little 5 ml things, and it comes with the ball and the lid, and I made a whole bunch of them. So there's, just a couple. Yellow are for kids, green are for adults. And I just made that super obvious so the kids know, like, don't touch the green, only yellow. And it just means there's more oil in the green than the yellow. So I made all these little oil rollers, and my kids know them. We actually call them the holy rollers. But these are the little rollers, and they're safe. There's nothing in them that is going to hurt them. Let me just say that my daughter the other day may or may not have been, decorating her whole life. So they get this all over their bodies before we go to bed. But let me start by saying I diffuse lavender, and this is one of the ones that I've purchased for extra. It's called Gentle Baby. I actually don't even like the smell of it at all. It's very potent. Very potent. It's actually great for postpartum moms. It's great to put on your skin. It's great for postpartum depression. It's awesome. This is like one of the coolest oils that I have found. I actually think I'm going to start including it in any kind of baby shower gift because it is so great. And you can make your own lotions for babies and whatever. So I actually have this in a roller that I use when maybe they're a little cranky or a little crazy. There are other kinds you can make rollers for cranky kids, and I just simply like, okay, and roll them up. And guys, I know this sounds crazy, especially if you're not someone who likes oils. They change. They become this other kid that I didn't give them drugs. I didn't do anything. I put a little roller on them and away they go. So I don't know why they work, but they work. Maybe because it comes from the earth and it's full of all the things that the earth has that we don't really get to tap into. But I can tell you the sore muscle roller that I've created, the other day I hurt my shoulder really bad, and For 2 days, I like rolled that biz all over, gone. I had no pain, and I had no pain right out of the gate. And actually my mother-in-law was over and she had shoulder pain, and I made her a roller to take home with her. And she's like, that's so weird, Kim. It's been hurting me for months. And it's like, it takes away that sting. My husband deals a lot with like tension headaches, I think because he's on his computer all day and he like, you know, bad seating. So he has a roller that he keeps at work. And of course he's a little more embarrassed about his roller, so he only gets it out every once in a while. I try to explain to him that no one else can smell him. It's just strong to us. So that he has one that he keeps in. We have a cold and virus one. So if someone's kind of sick, I roll that on. I have a digest one. So if, you know, Huddy's constipated, I roll that all over his tummy. And that seems to work wonders for him. I have one for coughs and for sniffles and for teething. Now the teething one is legit. So I just like roll it right here on his little jawline, and I'm telling you, he's like a new person. So I don't know why they work, and I apologize that I am not an expert, but there are so much information out there, and as I get more into it, I become even more and more you know, understanding of why things work and what the reason is behind it. And but I truly, you know, it's funny, I used to work with this girl who would diffuse during the day, and it would give me such a headache. And maybe it was what she was diffusing, I don't know, maybe it was just strong, but I'm not someone who really loves scents except for my perfume and my body spray and maybe my husband's hair gel and his deodorant. But other than that, and then the smell of my kids, but other than that, I'm pretty sensitive to smells. Oh, and really good candles. I do really like good candles. Sorry. Oils to me actually aren't my favorite scents. Like people are like, oh, I love lavender, it's so fresh, and I'm like, like, it's okay. It's just kind of, it's very strong to me. They smell strong. But for some reason, when they're diluted with fractionated oil, which I just use coconut oil that I got on Amazon, they seem to, I don't know, they don't bug me at all anymore. So, so as soon as the kids come home from school, I begin the lavender and the gentle baby, and it just kind of brings the calmness that comes from, you know, the after school like craze. And then I keep it upstairs, so then as they're like getting ready for bed, they are falling asleep to this smell of or to these aromas. And I swear, I don't know if it keeps them in bed, I don't know if it makes them sleep well, because my kids sleep fantastic and they stay in their beds and they are calm, and bedtime is a joy. It's peaceful. So even if it doesn't work, I'm going with, or even if it's not that and they just happen to be really great kids who just randomly are great sleepers, and you know, their teeth just get better all of a sudden and they're not sick very much ever, who knows. But for me, I'm going with these stinking things work. So that's my life hack for today. Maybe my life hack is have an open mind, because I didn't. I was like pretty closed, and I'm actually gonna lie, it was kind of bitchy about it. And it was probably just because I got a headache and I wasn't like, and maybe it was just too much, maybe too many drops in there. I keep it pretty light, and I don't like to do too much of it. So I love it. I think it's definitely, it's worth the investment. It's not even very expensive. I can't remember even how much it was, but it was definitely worth all that it was, you know. And then I just signed up as like a preferred vendor, so that if you know, I wanted to ever buy more, then I get it at that rate, the discounted rate. Just like if you were to sign up as a preferred member with Beachbody, you are you get, you know, Shakeology and anything else for 25% off. So that's it for me. I hope that's helpful. I know I just wanted to kind of get it all out there so you could kind of understand what it's all about. Okay, that's all. Bye.